Damien Dibbell, the champ amongst champs, taking on Darius once again, the heavyweight division, Power Slap number 19, April 17th. You've been a guy that's been around knocking everybody down that they put in front of you. And for a lot of it, you've been sidelined because there hasn't been a worthy opponent. But this has a legendary match written all over. Both you and Darius go all the way back to SFC. Now you guys are meeting Power Slap number 19. Does it almost feel full circle for you?
It really does. Like for this match, it started out as me fighting him for his title way back in the day, and now years later, I'm holding the belt and he's the challenger, come to reclaim his glory, and it's just crazy how the circle of life kind of worked out for the two of us.
For sure. I mean, two of you guys on the younger side of the sport, obviously back then, you guys have both kind of matured through the years. Your paths took different directions. Obviously, Power Slap number 1, road to the title. You were helping Ron out as Ron went up against Darius originally. He started a little bit slow in Power Slap, unfortunately, and then things kind of went down here, but he seemed to find his way as of recently, the last year and a half here, and has been on quite the journey. Do you feel that what he has done most recently against Wes Minna and James Stonier sets him in a position to be worthy of the opportunity of going up against you for that belt?
I mean, he's definitely earned it with the people he's fought against, but me personally, Dorian's always in the picture. I feel like he's a good roadblock for, who's deciding. He's kind of that, if you're not going to let me fight him, at least put my competitor up against him and see if they actually beat him. But, they kind of set him up with the West fight, and I'm not going to say it's a bad way up to the title, but it's definitely fast, especially seeing where he's come from. And that West fight, let's be real here, he almost got dropped by West already. Like that was a close fight in and of itself. So, take out of that what you will.
I mean, you've definitely proven that there's levels to this. You've been a level above everybody else. You fought Wes Minna. Obviously, we've seen Darius fight Wes. How much different do you think it is between yourself, and the rest of the guys? Like, are we talking 2%? Are we talking 20%? Like, what do you think that difference or that gap is?
That's an instigating question right there, Corey. I'll be honest, but I mean, I feel like there's a pretty good difference between like you got me, Dorian, like some of the OGs that are really killing it at the top. But I feel like I guess like most of the guys, especially the new guys are bringing in, I mean, good 30, 40%. I feel like I've been doing it for so long and I've been working at it for as hard as I have for these past couple of years. It's really already have that leg up in the game.
I hear you, man. I mean, you have the skills and you have the experience. Is there anything that you think Darius could do up there that will surprise you, or do you think you've just seen too much film on him that you're going to game plan exactly what's going to happen in this match?
I'll be honest with you, man. I go first. All right. I don't think there's going to be a chance for him to surprise me with anything. And even if there is, as you said, what is he going to do? Try to hit me with the opposite hand or something? Like I haven't been hit left before. I'm I'm more worried about making sure that I lock this in, do what I need to do up there, and just take it as I will. I've seen what he could do. I know what he can do. I mean, I was one of the original fans of Sapphire Championships. I've been watching his stuff for years now. Like, that's where I really started my career at. So I feel like even as he's developed, I've already kind of taken in what he was struggling to learn and built upon that. So I'm I'm more worried about getting that first round knockout and proving that there's a reason I'm holding this belt and why I'm number one.
For sure. I mean, Darius has been known to mince words a little bit. We've seen you kind of take on more of that villain role. Do you see like the war words might get ratcheted up a little bit before this one?
I don't know. I personally don't know because I feel like as soon as I start turning it up, people start turning it down. No one's really going bar for bar with me anymore nowadays. So I don't. And honestly, what leg does he have to stand on? Oh, he was the best back in the day, but when it mattered, he couldn't pull through. I mean, undefeated. He just now coming back. What What do you have to say for yourself? I, that's my point. There is nothing he could say.
Yeah, I mean, what do you have? Five, maybe six belts now to your name. You keep collecting them on your mantle. Pretty soon, you're gonna need a bigger fireplace to hold all those.
More storage containers. Let me tell you, those things are cumbersome on a daily basis.
For sure, definitely a good problem to have. I mean, kind of like what you said there, Darius undefeated coming in, kind of stumbling through, obviously his first career, part of his career in Power Slap, finding his way now. Um, do you think? Do you think that he is going to be a competitor, or do you think he's going to be able to make this a competitive match for you, or do you honestly believe that this is going to be a one and done in the first round?
I'm I respect all that he's done in the sport previously. Let me start with that. But I say the same thing for every guy that they put in front of me. Have they been knocked out before? Have they been dropped before? They're probably going to get dropped again. That's He got dropped by Ron, and then I immediately beat Ron. Like there, I feel like there's a high likelihood that he's getting knocked out in the early rounds. I don't see this going like a Dorian match where it goes the distance, or it's an actual like a fight. I feel like this one's going to be
Yeah,
a lot more of ending in the earlier rounds, and he's going to have to put everything he has if he does survive that first hit.
I hear you. Like, how serious are you taking this match? Like, are you training at all, or are you just going to show up off the
Oh,
cuff?
oh, don't worry about that. No, I may be talking all this nonsense, but trust me, I train for every single person I fight, and I do not hold back on any single person I fight. I'm training harder for this match than I did for my previous matches. Honestly, I am really putting in that effort this time to really be as strong and as capable as I can to knock him out in the early rounds and cement myself as champion.
For sure. You're no stranger to big fights, headlining, or I guess co-headlining the WrestleMania card. You think this one's going to feel different? I mean, change of venue with WrestleMania in town. Do you think there'd be a different aura and vibe around Las Vegas this time out?
I mean, I feel like every event has its own kind of unique aura to it. I feel like every time you go out there, it's a bit of a different experience, no matter if you're fighting in the same venue or not. There's always something different about each event that really makes it special, in my opinion. So I feel like no matter what, there's going to be differences, but I'm just going to do what I do. Usually, I focus on my match, focus on being the best person I can on that stage, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah. Where do you sit with kind of the evolution here of Power Slap and how it's evolving? And the change in venue. Obviously, we've got a 5-year deal with MGM Properties, so there's some certainty there. We're starting out the year, 4 cards back to back in Las Vegas. Just overall, the health of the organization and the sport in general. How do you feel like we are sitting here, early 2026?
I mean, I definitely feel that it's growing a lot, but I don't know the back end of it. From my perspective, it was a slow start to the year. There was a couple of things that just didn't work out, but I don't feel like that's on Power Sat, more of just what's going on in the world nowadays. So I feel like there is a likelihood that we're doing good. The company's doing fine, but there's definitely a slow start to the year when they were talking about doing X amount of events this year to really boost up the numbers, and then kind of radio silence because things just weren't working out. But now that's picking back up and ramping up, I feel like the confidence and the views are going to start coming back in.
For sure. I hear you. I mean, having some certainty, we know 3 events going forward definitely helps build some storylines and narratives and gives us things to talk about. Champ, I mean, what keeps you motivated? What keeps you hungry every single day here? Because, I mean, you've pretty much done everything you can in your division right now.
Honestly, the biggest thing is just, I mean, the check is nice at every point, but I just like succeeding. I like the feeling of winning, going out there doing my best, and seeing the results of that hard work pay off, and really cementing myself as a big name in this sport, so that no matter what happens in the future, I did participate and absolutely kill it in the sport, and will be remembered as a legend for everything I did, and was respectable when I could be, and disrespectful when it was justified.
Love it, man. You know, is heavyweight going to be your home until you retire? I know Ding has been a big proponent of you going up to super at one point to kind of see if you could, hang with the big boys. Does that entice you at all at any point, or not really?
I mean, if they told me, hey, we got like a certain champ, like say Manu holds it for a good while after I've already held the heavyweight championship for a while, and they're like, "Hey, you're probably not going down because let's be real here, I'm not going to 205. I'm not. There's no way I'm competing at 205 right now. I walk around too heavy for that.
Mhm.
It'd be a big life change. I ain't getting no surgeries today. Let me tell you. But I'll probably, if it was offered and it made sense for me, I'd probably take the fight. I I understand that the weight differences, but I mean, I was already walking around 280, 290 in this big gap that we've had. So if I really put the pedal to the metal and tried for it, I feel like I could get up there just a bit, just enough to at least be competitive and see if my power translates. I mean, heavyweights usually do all right power wise. It's really taking the shots from those heavy hands and really
Yeah.
making transitioning that power through someone that could just absorb it based on how much they weigh. Like literally just have such a thick neck that it eats the shots. Like Dwayne was having a hard time getting through with that up there. But I feel like with my technique and the power I have, I feel like I'd have a much better shot.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, dude. We're seeing some movement, obviously, into Crazy Hawaiian go down. We've seen Crespo go up, but we've never seen anybody do it at the top of the top with the best skill sets like this to really see how that would translate champ versus champ quite yet. So I mean, we'll see. It's something exciting. Definitely look forward to. I think there's the heavyweight division is as deep as it's ever been. So I think the translation as it kind of correlates here. We've got Darius, got a couple other athletes that I think are one or two fights away potentially. But Austin Turpin coming into the division at some point, inevitably here, and so we'll see how these things go. But one last one for me. I'll put it back on Darius. I need you to give me a nice sound clip, kind of channel that inner wrestler. If Darius is watching this interview, what do you want to say to him?
Darius, if you're watching, I just want to let you know to show up, do your best. I hope you're training hard. I hope you're succeeding in everything up until our event. But come fight day, come the day that matters, I just want you to know I'm gonna hit you harder than you've ever been hit in your entire career, probably in your entire life. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck. And if you push through that first round and get that second hit off, that first hit of the day for you, it's gonna happen again, and it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. That I know you're gonna go to sleep, and it's okay. I'll make sure to buy you a drink. I'll get you a nice shot of whiskey to numb the pain a little bit, but we'll get through this together after the event, bro. Just know I respect you and I love you, but I'm going to have to whoop your ass. I'm sorry. You good,
Awesome,
Corey?
Damien. Pleasure as always. Good, man. That was good. Channeling your inner demons. So I look forward to it, man. Pleasure as always to have you back there. The sport is better with you than without you. So hopefully we got many more inside of you to come.
Thank you, man. Have a good one.